Welcome to Tech Edge. This week we'll be having a guest and we will be talking about her site, Leap Into Learning. Welcome to Tech Edge. I'm Allison High, and this is my guest today, Jan Estreich. How are you today?
I'm great, thank you, Allison.
Good. Now, tell us a little bit about who you are.
Well, my name is Jan Estreich, and I've actually started an educational software company 15 years ago in Omaha, Nebraska. The name of it is Leap Into Learning, and we focus on educational software for pre-K, K, and first grade, specifically on phonemic awareness and phonological awareness development.
Okay, so it's Leap Into Learning, and you can find that online?
www.leapintolearning.com.
Okay, now, tell us a little bit about what your company does. You said it focuses on phonemic awareness. What does it offer?
It offers educational software that focuses on the different skills of phonemic awareness, and it's for pre-K, K, and first grade. It has anything from environmental sounds to rhyming tasks to phoneme segmentation, phoneme deletion, beginning, middle, and ending sound identification, and it's in a very fun format that children really enjoy.
Wow, so is it more for classroom use or is it for home use with parents?
Both, actually. We've had students use it at home through the Scholastic Book Club, and then we've also had a lot of schools use it. That's our primary focus, is on elementary schools in the United States.
Wow.
And so teachers use it in classrooms and also in computer labs.
Okay, now tell me a little bit about accessing this leapintolearning.com. Is this something that you buy the software and then use it in your classroom, or is it something that you can just go online and access?
You go to the website and you buy it and you use it in your in the classroom. Use the software in the classroom. It's on CD-ROM format. We haven't yet put together apps for the iPad.
But is that coming?
But it's coming, yes.
Excellent.
We're working on it right now.
Okay. So when you create your software, what are things that you keep in mind? We share a lot with our viewers about why we choose certain things, and we have some things that we really like to include in the classroom. What do you keep in mind when you make these things for these students?
That's a great question. One of the most important things that we look to in creating our software is research. We like to have a sound, educational, scientifically based research foundation for our software. And then we also look to state standards to see what's important for state standards and Common Core standards also.
Now, if you are interested in finding more about Jan's website, you can go ahead and visit www.leapintolearning.com. And right now, you're actually going to share a few of the apps that you like, correct?
Yes.
So what are a few that you'd like to share with us and viewers today?
What I will show you is an app that is from Montessori called Crosswords, and then also one that's called Reading Skill.
Excellent. Okay, well, let's go ahead and take a look. Now we're going to go ahead and open up this Montessori Crosswords. And now tell us a little bit about what you have up here on the screen.
Right when you go into the program, it tells you all of the different icons and what you can do with them. And basically it is the alphabet, and you can create new words with this. And let me show you just a little bit about how to do that.
Okay.
Okay, so you can drag letters and hear their sounds as you drag them.
Oh, great. And I noticed that all of the vowels are in a different color, which is really nice for students as well.
That's right. And everything's lowercase. You can change this to uppercase too if you want to.
Wow, so there's lots of different settings that you can change around on there.
That's right. That's right. Let's go back. This is actually the full menu. And you can also make simple words with 3 sounds. And this talks...
Jet. Oh wow, so it gives you the picture and then explains to you what it wants you to spell.
Exactly. So if we would go into this, I could touch the jet again.
Jet.
And hear the word, and then take the letters and build them based on phonemic awareness. Let's do a wrong one.
Oh wow, so it goes ahead and corrects it for you.
That's right.
And then I saw up here, I guess if you don't know how to spell the word, you can always click the question mark?
That's correct.
Okay.
And this is kind of fun. Children have fun with that.
That's fantastic.
Isn't that cool?
Okay, so what else can we do on this app? There's spelling.
Yes, you can go back. Let's exit the menu to the main menu. Words with consonant blend. So this is a little bit more into the phonics part of it. Same thing here. Press on the icon,
Rocket.
and then you spell the words. If you need to hear it, then you go like that.
Oh, wow.
Like that. And then once again,
Rocket.
if you need assistance, it's right there.
Okay, now tell me a little bit about the settings that you can change on here.
Sure. Let's go to settings. And you can do font, which is your Danelian or your Zahner-Bloger or uppercase or lowercase. And then the layout is if you want ABC all in order, or if you want particular, if you want the vowels all together and the consonants together. And this one, I'm not sure what we do here. I think that, that's for the typewriter layout.
Okay, now what about the more settings? What will that take us to?
And then this is, if you want to do interactive animation, you want to show the solutions, you can either say yes or no.
Wow.
And then if you want to have the letters say their sounds, you can say yes or no to that. The assistance when tapping on a square. You can have particular letter Q sounds. And then audio words audio, alternate L phonic, and alternate R phonic.
Okay, so is this a strictly practice app, or can we take assessments and keep those scores?
I believe this is just strictly practice. There isn't
Go ahead and click done here.
Oh, thank you. There isn't a component that where you keep track.
Okay, so this could be used in small groups maybe, or even centers perhaps.
Absolutely, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, again, this is called Montessori Crosswords, and you can find this on the iTunes store. Now, this next one that you have pulled up, this is called Reading Skill.
Yes, that's
Okay.
right.
Tell me a little bit about what this app is.
In this app, you can practice segmenting, blending, and reading. So one of the a couple of the tougher skills for phonemic awareness is segmenting and blending, and you can practice here.
Absolutely, it is. Okay, well, go ahead and show us some of those that you can do in there.
Sure. We're going to go into blending first.
Fairly easy format to follow for kids.
Yes, it is. And this is nice because it has the different vowels that you can work with on 3-letter words. These are all onset and rhyme words.
Oh, wow.
And with word families. So let's do the E words.
There we go. Oh, wow. So it goes ahead and gives you all of those directions.
Right. So, and it's pretty intuitive. You can just start touching it, but if as a teacher you want to read the instructions, you can do that. So
Okay.
the first one, you just tap on here, and you hear it again. If you want to hear it, you tap on the ear, and it goes through each separate sound. And this is what you do. Let's go to the next one, actually. Okay, so what you do is you tap on each of these sections. Let's listen to that again. And then you blend those sounds together and you guess what the picture is. So it's a
Oh.
pet. I heard pet, so I'm going to tap on here.
Pet.
And yes, I'm right.
Okay, so this one you actually don't fill in the letters. This is more of a guess and check game for students.
That's right, and it's all auditory awareness here.
That's fantastic. Okay.
Okay, and shall we go back to see what else?
Absolutely.
And then you've got the segmenting. Let's go into that. And let's go into A words. And here, you tap the image to hear the sound, and then you break apart the word into its individual sounds, and you tap the blank letters from left to right, and you say the sounds individually as you tap them. So it's practicing segmenting the sound. So let's do that.
Pan.
Okay.
A.
So what the child would do is they would tap on the icon,
Pan.
and then together with the program, they would say the separate sounds. P, A, N.
Okay. Wow, so this is a really nice one for them to do a lot of the practicing of the sounds and those new blending skills that they're probably working on in maybe, what, kindergarten through second?
Exactly.
Even before that?
Exactly, exactly. And then also, let's go back and let's just do the reading. And we'll do I words.
Something that's really nice about this program is that it's very simple. There's not too much on the screen, not too much to distract the students. So that's a really nice feature of it.
That's right, that's right. And any age can use this, K, first, second grade.
Excellent.
So here, this is very similar to what we saw before, except you see the letters on the screen, and the child can tap each letter to hear their sound,
S, I, X.
blend them together, and then say six, and then tap on the picture
6.
to see if they're correct.
Wow. So this goes through a lot of the different steps that teachers work on in their classroom.
That's right, that's right.
Wow, this is great. And again, where did you find this one?
This is in the iTunes store. It's called Reading Skill 1.
Thank you. You have a couple more apps that you want to talk about. So what's the first one that you'd like to share with us?
It is called ABC Phonics, and it's free in iTunes.
Okay.
And it has letters that you are able to tap, and it says the letter sound, and then you can build words with them. What I like about that program is that the letter sounds are very well pronounced, so it's very accurate as far as production goes.
Fantastic. Now there's something that we kind of look at. Can a student do this by themselves? Can they work at a center and figure this out?
Yes, they can, especially with ABC Phonics, because it is very straightforward, and if they just experiment a little bit, they can definitely figure it out.
Okay, great. So that was ABC Phonics. Okay, and now there's another one that you wanted to mention as well.
Yes, and that one is, it's called ABC Magic 2.
Okay.
And ABC Magic 1 is free, and then ABC Magic 2 is available. I think it's $1.99.
Oh, great. So if you want to see if you like the first one, and then you can go and purchase the second one. That's
Yes,
great.
and then they run specials occasionally too, so you can get the whole thing for free. So you can watch to see if they're offering it for free that day. And that goes into more phonics, phonemic awareness, blending, and segmenting.
Okay.
And it's building words, and then also taking words and building sentences, and then starting to read text.
Wow, so that can carry you from even kindergarten, pre-K, up to maybe second.
Yes.
And for struggling readers, maybe even third grade.
Yes, that's right.
Wow,
Yes.
so that's a really kind of across the board.
Yes, yes.
All right.
And then there's another one that I'd like to show you.
Okay, now tell us a little bit about that.
Yes, this one is called Bob Books, and that's B-O-B, Books.
Okay.
And this is where all of the things that we've been learning up to this point with phonics, or phonemic awareness and blending and segmenting, come together, and we're starting to read books.
Wow, so you can take the apps that you've offered today and use them throughout the year.
That's
and
right.
they can grow with the students.
That's correct.
Okay, so Bob Books, is that what we're going to be taking a look at?
Yes, let's look at it.
Okay, let's take a look. Now you have pulled up here this Bob Books.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about this.
Well, this is where the child can start learning how to read, and we put together all of the things that we've been learning about words, and we put them into sentences in a fun way. And
I
I'll
love
show
the
you
graphics on here.
Isn't it cute? I'll show you how we do it. So we'll just press play, and then we can have different options. We'll just do drag and drop letters to match. And then here you see all the different storylines that you can follow.
Wow, a lot of student choice in there.
Yes, exactly. So let's try, I've done this one before, but we'll go again.
Sam.
And so you touch on the word, and then you make the word with the letters.
Sam.
Oh, wow, so they can actually see it come to life as they spell it.
Yes, that's right.
That is great.
And then it'll give you a little hint as to what to click on next. So you might see the cat wiggle. Click on that. So you hear the word.
Cat. Sam had a cat.
And now it's put into context as far as a sentence goes.
Excellent.
All right, and then we do that for several pages, but what I want to do is I want to take you back and try some other things. Learn left to right order, and then you just click on mat.
Mat.
Same thing here.
So now, what if they don't know the sound? If I click here, will it tell me the sound again?
Yes,
Ah.
Just like some of those other apps that you were showing us.
right, and it will give you the hint
Ah.
with the little
And it
jiggle
wiggles.
there.
Now, what if you put it in the wrong spot?
Let's try that. Whoops.
Oh, that's okay.
Let's try that on the next one.
At. Mat. Mat. Sat.
Wow, what a great way for them to understand the context of the words as it shows them.
Exactly.
That's fantastic. And as you can see as she's going through there, there's not a lot on the screen to be distracting, so they can stay focused and really know what they're working on.
So once again, we've done this one before, but we can go.
Sam.
And if the child puts a letter in the wrong spot,
Ah.
Oh, it won't let you.
right.
Okay.
So they can go back and touch this and hear the sound, and then they get the visual.
So they get
hint.
the visual, they get the sounds, they get a lot of cues to really help them out on that.
Exactly.
That's great.
Let me see here.
So you can see that the arrow just takes you back to the main menu. That's fairly easy to use. Oh wow, so if you're interested in this, you can go and look at more games made by the same company, which is sometimes nice for teachers who find something they really like and they want to continue using it.
That's right. There are several Bob books available. This was just one of them, and they vary in levels also.
Oh wow, okay. Now tell us a little bit about those options. I'm going to go back here and click done. What can you choose on those options?
Let's go into the options. Here you can choose the level, which is either automatic, or you can go level 1, 2, 3, or 4.
Oh, wow.
And each of those do something different. So it gives you a lot of options as far as types of skills to practice.
Great.
And then you can go back, you can turn on the background music, sound effects, offer hints by wiggling objects. Maybe you don't want to have the child looking at the wiggling objects, maybe they're beyond that, you can shut that off. Spelling is, let's look into that one. Phonics or letter names, you can do either one.
So this is really customizable. You can
It
really
is.
have this grow with your students throughout the year.
It is customizable, and the children really like the animations in here too.
Absolutely. So again, this was Bob Books.
Bob Books. Yes,
Excellent.
this is level 1.
Well, Jan, thank you for coming in today
It's been a pleasure.
and sharing all of those great phonics apps and telling us about your company again.
Yes.
And hopefully you'll come back and visit with us
I
again.
would love to.
Great. Well, thanks for tuning in today to Tech Edge, and we will see you next time.